What's up? Welcome back to the shop. Fresh back from Wisconsin, Great Lakes Dragway. Huge shout out to the whole 847 No Prep group for coming together. Come to find out, I guess some people backed out on them and they actually did a hell of a job. Jeremy and Kelly killed it, and I just want to thank them for putting on the race. It was awesome. I got no tickets. There was a printer, but I didn't see any. I didn't get any. I think my fastest passes were, the quickest was like a 45 or a 42. Not really sure. Let me start out by saying it was a lot of fun up there, man. The weather was insane. I started out on the accelerates when we got there testing, and I was all I could get out of the tire, and it's probably because I use VHT. I don't use the other preps. So the first initial foam on that is just a little too soft for me, and I'll explain that later. So after I couldn't get any better than like a 48 or 49, I just moved to All Reliable Golds on double stuffs and went right back into the mid-low fours. Got taken out by Anthony Del Grasso in the second round to A, and made it all the way to the semifinals again to get taken out by Rick Talbert again. Guys are a machine. Shout out to Ken Lupi and Rick Talbert for showing me how to do the line in the semifinals. And then they put on a master class in the final. I believe it was like a 38 to a 37. I believe that was the fastest side-by-side passes. I don't know. It was in front of me. It was insane. Feel fortunate just to get to race next to those guys. Class act, gave me good tips. Let me show you what I did with the tire. So ended up buying another set, not giving up on them. This is the 2-stage one. Let's find the hole. This has got the purple in it, and this has got a double stuff. You're not really going to see much difference, but just how much this one has got less contact patch, so it's just a little, it's a lot stiffer. It reminds me of a gold with a red compound. I think it's going to be awesome. So give me a second, let me hook this up and I'll show you my last pass against Rick. We had to turn it up. We were running mid to low 4s. He was running 30s, it seemed like, when he wanted, and low 40s all day long. 1 second, let me get it turned on. All right, get this thing hooked up. So we turned up the EPA. I'll show you the gun settings here in a minute, just to try and get a chance against that guy. I mean, it's an honor to talk to him. Got some good information on the tire. Him and Ken, really cool people, and a pleasure to race against, no doubt. They just want to race and no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So one round I did have a tree malfunction. I think it was Dave Taylor staged the car up, and driver's ready, and I saw a flash of something, so I took off. And if you guys know from the previous experience in Georgia when that happened, I lifted, they gave the win to the other guy, so I ran it out the back. And I even said to Dave, I think I may have jumped in the shutdown, but as soon as I got the car stopped, I looked at the tree. There was no red lights for me or green light for him. And then when they asked what the deal was with the timing system, the screen was blank. So automatic rerun. I heard on the live feed there was a little bit of conversation, and somebody came in and says, like, look, there's just too much money on the line, just rerun the damn thing, the tree malfunction. So we did, and I was lucky enough to get by him. Other than that, I mean, great weekend. You can see I just got loose all in the beginning, really loose right here. Oh, right here. Totally took the amp box. I had an amp box all weekend, but me and my wife discussed it, and we said, if we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out swinging. Look at that. We were getting it, 98,000, 6.8. Let me show you the timing. There's my throttle curve, pretty basic than what I was been using. There's my first dot. Like I said, I contour it to the surface. So check this out, guys. I think I was at 106, 35, 47, and 22 on that AJ Marasco. That thing is a beast. Makes gobs of power. I heard 96 miles an hour once. So let me turn this off. Get you into the gun real quick. Bring it over here. This thing on. I'll show you the throttle speeds. Again, EPA. The new chassis, just as you guys saw, it just works awesome. If you did see the live feed, shout out to Honcho. I know he was having struggles, but I appreciate everything him and B-Rad, that's his name, they were trying to do. I guess they were catching hell. Usually I run 30, went up to 32, 46, 49, and then this is off. Like, throw something off the table. Yeah. Check this out. Pretty fast. Just getting to 100% as you saw on the graph by 0.5 of a second. And then the last would be the EPA. 116. The highest I've ever been is 119. When we ran the 42, it was at 113. We put 3 more in against Rick, and I couldn't get a hold of the track. Simple as that. He beat me. He earned it. The man's a freaking beast. We'll see you all at the races soon. I appreciate everyone that comes by and says hey at the table. Always cool meeting all the new people and the old people hanging out, having what they call safety meetings. Everyone have a great week. We'll see you at the races.